Hello lovelies, it's a bit of a moody day today with the weather, misty and autumnal, a bit dull, and apparently we're due for some thunderstorms later, so got a bit of a shelter up for my outdoor camp kitchen, workroom, sitting room type space. Obviously the dog's got the best spot in the house, and I thought I'd use a bit of time to explain about some of the stuff I use daily, regularly, whatever, some of the kit. And I'm going to start off with the Kelly Kettle. So here it is, one of my favourite bits of kit, Kelly Kettle. I've had a Kelly Kettle for years and years, and I probably use it pretty much every day. This is the larger one, 1.6 litre. Yeah, a bit of history. The Kelly was, I think, invented at the end of the 1800s, 1890, by Patrick Kelly. He first made it out of tin, then he made another one out of copper, which worked a bit better. Later on they went on to make them in aluminium. I have got an old aluminium one knocking about somewhere. And this one's a stainless steel. I always go for stainless steel when I can, and I think it's the most popular metal to use for cookware stuff these days. So I think this is called Base Camp, this model, the large one, 1.6, and it's got a little whistle on it, which is very good because they boil really quick, take you by surprise. So unfortunately mine got a little bit nibbled by a mouse when it got left outside, so I have to remember to take it in. Otherwise, surprising how many animals like to have a nibble on plastic and rubber and stuff, which is not good for them obviously. So yeah, lesson learned. Basically a bit like a rocket stove, put a fire in the bottom. This bit is all a tank to hold the water, and the fire comes out, warms the water up really quickly. So yeah, bit of a demo. Mine came with extra bits. This is a stand that you can put on the top when it's going, and you can stand your pot on top of that. I also got this pot with the lid and a little grill which fits on the base, and it also came with a little clip handle, you know, the usual pan handle thing, but that's currently off on an adventure of its own, I know not where. So I'll fire it up and you can see how it works. So you basically just fill the base up with little sticks. I've got a few bits of paper and torn up cardboard and stuff and some dry twigs. Fire it up, hope the lighter works. Get her going. When it's going, I'm going to turn it round so that this hole faces into the wind. That's how the whole rocket thing works, it'll help it go better. So now I'm just going to stick this on, like so, make sure it's balanced out well. Here we go, turn it round. And start feeding a few sticks into the top. Just little twigs, that's all you need, as long as they're dry. There she is. Lift it off with the handle, All right, love, settle down. And then you could use the grill on top of that for a bit of cooking. So I'm going to nick a bit of water for a cup of coffee. You should always keep the whistle pointing downwards so that the steam don't come up and burn your hand. And then you use the chain and the handle to direct it, like so. Lovely cup of coffee. So I should say that I'm not being paid or sponsored or anything to talk about a Kelly Kettle. It's just one of the bits of kit that I rate highly amongst all the things I've ever had for the camp kitchen. It's a great thing. So you can find Kelly Kettle online easy enough. I think the business is now run by the great-grandchildren, Patrick and Seamus. And they've got different size Kelly Kettles you can get. I think you can get a small trekking one or something, I think. But this is my ideal size for doing the washing up and stuff like that. Just a good amount of water. So it's a good bit of kit, in my opinion. So timing wise, I think that took about 3.5 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes. The quickest you can get them to go is if you can find dry fir cones, the usual kind of fat little fir cones. They boil mad quick. About half a dozen fir cones will do it usually. So yes, pretty quick. And other than that, I just use an ordinary kettle. That's stainless steel. I know it looks black. That's because it's used a lot. But it's a stainless steel kettle for a 2 litre. Again, it's a good size if you've got watery stuff to do, like washing up and washing and the like. And then I've got a little kettle for just making a quick 1 cup brew. So yeah, check out a Kelly Kettle. It's a great thing. A lot of fishermen like to use them. They're good for campfires as well. They're a bit heavy, obviously, to carry if you're backpacking or something, but the trekking one is probably quite good. I haven't invested in one of those yet. So the Kelly Kettle from Co.Mayo, I think, in Ireland. A trusty thing. You can get a thing called a gilly kettle as well, which is pretty much the same sort of thing, maybe slightly different design. But they're all good bits of kit, and you can use them in any weather. You know, if it's windy, the windier it is, the better. So I'm going to enjoy my cup of coffee now before I begin the boring chores, washing up and all that. Cheers. You take it easy, mate. No point wearing yourself out, is there? It's a hard life.